Competition is the closest thing I have found to a legitimate life hack when it comes to goal orientation and goal achievement. And because of that, I think it makes goals something that should be valued, but not necessarily more valued than a resolution, for instance. Because a resolution, when the proper definition is applied, is far more sustainable than your typical goal. As in, moving from goal to goal is fine, but it can quite often lead to stagnation or even a series of failures, as opposed to resolutions, which often complement one another and fortify a person as they move through life. So I'm not quite sure why people are pro goals, but con resolutions. Personally, I am totally pro resolutions. You wouldn't even be watching this video right now if it wasn't for resolutions. We wouldn't be sharing this moment if all I had was a goal to be on YouTube. It was never a goal, but I did resolve to create a channel and an identity on this platform. Ever asked a child what they want to be when they grow up? Their answer is a goal. Do you know why? Because when you ask them how they're going to achieve that, they have no idea. They know what their desired outcome is, but they don't have a clear vision of what the process looks like to get there. A goal-based process is probably going to fail. And the reason for that is that process is entirely informed by resolve. And sure, there are micro goals that get achieved along the way, but let's not fool ourselves. Passing a quiz, finishing a workout, learning to say hello in a second language doesn't suddenly mean that you're ready for a degree, to enter into a championship, or fake your death and move to another country. Here's a real life example. Have you ever applied for a job? Did you ever get a job interview? Did you go into that job interview understanding that you were in a competition? And did you actually tell the person who was interviewing you that you wanted the job? Because most interviewers, at least the competent ones, are assessing you on those two factors. Because once the minimum qualifications are met, how you compare to the other applicants and how well you articulate that you want the job are what are going to set you apart. If you can demonstrate that you know you're in a competition, but you're resolved to succeed in it, that makes a big difference. Because neither one of those things can be convincingly faked or falsified, especially in an interview. You might have a goal to get hired, but congratulations, so does every other applicant. And this extends to goals like losing weight or learning a second language or running a marathon. They're all great goals, but until you resolve to follow through on any of them with sustainable behavior changes, they might as well be wishes.